Hello everyone, CerebralWolf94. Gonna do a Pokemon Breakthrough booster box this time. It's already been a couple of years since this was released. It has Mewtwo, Mega Mewtwo stuff, Houndoom, as you can see over here, Houndoom EX, Mega Houndoom EX. There's Glalie I remember when before this was released, when we got the early scans, you know, when they get released in Japan and stuff. I was pretty excited, mainly just for two cards, Magnezone and Raikou, and especially Magnezone. I'm a pretty big fan of Rayquaza from Dragons Exalted, and the original Rayquaza EX that it's based on from the EX Dragon set. So I love my Rayquazas from Dragons Exalted, and I used Emboar with Inferno Fandango and Ray Eels. But I was pretty happy, seeing Magnezone, because it was going to be another Energy Accelerator Pokemon in our format when Raikou rotated out, when Emboar and Blastoise rotated out. And it was lightning too, something you don't see all the time. And it has some notable advantages over Emboar. Having like three retreat instead of 4. I mean, you never want to retreat, but it happens sometimes. And it actually had a decent attack, 100 for 3. You had to discard one, but you could 2-hit KO EX Pokemon, and if it hit for weakness, it was a one-shot kill. I mean, Emboar only did 80. I mean, had 10 more HP, but that's about it. A reverse heavy ball. Zoroark rare foil. Okay, that's pretty good. This is a good card. I wanted from this too. Yeah, good card. Houndoom Spirit Link and the code card. But yeah, Magnezone. I couldn't wait for this set to come out when I learned about that card. You get all these new strategies. I mean, you get to take advantage of different Pokemon like Raikou. Oh, we got Zora. Really nice. I really like when they do these things. You have these little children. The Zora, being merry and whatnot. A reverse Teddiursa, Parasect. Haunter, that's kind of good. There's also Gengar in here. That's going to be a cool thing to get. Frogadier, Staravia. But yeah, I'm definitely looking for Magnezone, so I can get get some of the physical cards, because I do have Magnezone and a lot of the cards here in Pokemon TCG Online, and have played, messed around with the cards. But it's a different thing to have the physical cards. Cyndaquil, there's also Typhlosion in here. The Typhlosion line, kinda nice. Hoothoot, Misdreavus, Froakie, nice. Okay, so far we're off in a great start. I get, the Zoroark and a reverse Raikou. This was the other card that was cool, because it's your basic Pokemon. I mean, yeah, you're gonna run Rayquaza if you play this with Rayquaza, but you're gonna run this too as a basic, big basic Pokemon. Good ability, good attack, 120 HP, pretty good. Metal resistance, all around good card. Superior for the most part than Zekrom, but I would play one of that guy too, if you're playing expanded, of course. But yeah, my favorite of the legendary dogs from the second generation. So now I have my favorite legendary dog, and it's also good. It's a win-win. It was like about time sort of thing moment. You get Magnezone, you get that guy. Staryu. Reverse Snover. Doesn't look very nice. Oh, Mismagius. Oh, cool looking card. Don't remember how good is this. Probably not very good if I don't remember it, but we'll see. Professor's Letter reprint. That's nice too. Magnemite. We have to get the Magnemite with the good ability. The one that lets you retreat for free when there are Magnemites. Fennekin, Braixen. Kinda nice. Abomasnow. Kirlia, Parallel City. Decent card. I mean, a good card actually, not decent. And Gramble. Yeah, I couldn't wait for this set to come out because I really want like my energy acceleration guys. I wish there were more like for every type or something. It'd be interesting to see what would have happened. I mean, not every type because different types have different advantages, and you probably wouldn't want to give maybe Dark an energy acceleration guy. Reverse Swablu, very nice, looks nice. There's also Haxorus, if I'm not mistaken. Smeargle too. Second coat. I don't remember what this does, but we'll have to read it. Houndoom is also a cool EX from this set, the full art and whatnot. Be good if you pull that. Glalie too, two Pokemon I like. I mean, I really don't care about the Mewtwo's and stuff. I couldn't care less about them. Oh, I think we just pulled one of them, though. So Axew, Elgium, Ghastly, Meowth, Pansear, and we got a Marowak break, and oh, it's a Houndoom, it's not a Mewtwo. I thought it was Mewtwo from the border. So yeah, pretty good. I like this one too. Looks very nice, even if it's not full art, it looks nice. And I like, you know, Pokemon EX that look good even if they're not full arts. Because a lot of them don't for me. Should have put that in the sleeve, but whatever, we'll do that later. So Teddiursa, Goldeen, Woobat, right, Axew, Remoraid. I suppose a big Pokemon in this is Octillery, with the ability that lets you draw cards. Pretty reminiscent of Claydol and, you know, those kinds of Pokemon that give you some good draw power. You know, draw until you have 5. It's pretty good, especially a couple of years ago when we didn't have much support. Raichu, I know this has some good attacks, interesting attacks. Seeking, looks okay, standard art. And Starmie. It's got a pretty nice first attack, but you know, you don't want these types of attacks in stage 1s and whatnot. Shuffle your hand, draw 7 cards is good, but you really can't afford to evolve and do stuff like that these days. If only. But yeah, Magnezone also a Pokemon I really like. You know, the Magnemite family. Cool electric type Pokemon. Swoobat, okay, that's shit. Hawlucha, Haunter. Did I just pull 2 Haunters? No. No, this was a Ghastly. Frogadier and Staravia. So, it's great to see, a cool Pokemon that you like. That's also good. Chespin, Inkay, Pikachu. There's the Magnemite with the good ability Sparkling Induction. Lets you retreat for free. If you have other Magnemites, it gets like a free retreat for each Magnemite you have. There's the Cubone. I remember this from Jay Witz's video. That's like sort of sad because it doesn't have a mother. I don't understand why they do this because from the anime and the first game, it's like every Cubone is destined to not have a mother. I don't know why. It's like the no mother Pokemon. Mamoswine. Oh, that looks kind of nice. Another cool Pokemon. But for me to not remember it, it must not be very good. At least the attack must not be very good. I think the ability Thick Fat, I imagine, is good. Gets 30 less from fire and water. That's not bad. 160 HP, also good. I'd actually build this online. I probably don't have the cards, but anyway. Oh, there's Super Rod reprint too. But yeah, it's hard to believe like these sets are like a couple of years old. I mean, even something like, well, I mean, Primal Clash is a lot older, but even this still, I mean, what is it, like 2015 maybe? 2014? I don't know. There's the nice, cute Zoro again. Piloswine. Braviary. Floette. I think there's the, there's the good, what's it called? I'm too tired to think. Well, there's Prinplup. There's the Empoleon too, which is not that good. I wish it was better. It doesn't power itself up, which is a shame. And if I'm gonna get out of stage 2, that's not like Emboar or something, I want to attack with it. And 70 for 2 isn't gonna cut it. Pancham looks pretty nice. These are the woods. They remind me of the places you can catch it in X and Y, where you go to the mansion thing. Cool. Swine-up Starly. Nice. Fennekin. Pampor Reverse. Dodrio. Gives you guys a retreat. I think we've seen this before a couple of times, but it was never that good. Again, it's a stage 2. I mean, I guess it's not that bad, but Ursaring Sandslash does 80. And we have a big card again. Let's hope it's a full art or something. Pansear, Axu, Remoraid, Pikachu. We have like a million Pikachus available right now, I think. Hoot, Raichu Reverse, pretty good. And, Mega Houndoom EX. I believe this is the full art version. Very nice, yeah. I can't say I really want to pull the Mewtwo's and stuff. Skylar reprint, that's pretty good. What they should have done is just made Steven with this effect, but I guess they decided to reprint her and N and whatnot. I mean, they didn't do Chorus, but okay, so Scatterbug, Axu, Flabebe, Swablu, Mischievous, another break, Noivern break. This was pretty annoying. I faced it a couple of times. It's fucking hell sometimes. I mean, not this, like this with the Noivern from Flashfire, I believe, or something. Aromatisse, Swine, breaks in, Assault Vest. Not that great of a trainer. I mean, there's much better tools. I want to try and make these Pokemon booster box videos shorter, like maybe aim for 25 minutes or something, but I just keep talking and pausing and thinking, so it never happens. Vanillite, Flabébé, Zora. This one is also pretty cool. I like it, you know. Walking, maybe like a little pond thing or whatever. Pretty cool. Fennekin, Dodio, Pinsir Reverse, okay. Skyla, there's the Glalie Spirit Link, and Dedenne. I mean, you can try and build like a Magnezone with Raikou, or maybe the Kindra. There's a Kindra EX that is kind of like shittier Rayquaza, but it could work. It lets you keep the energy, I think, or something. Reverse Mischievous, and we have a Mewtwo. And I'm pretty sure this is the terrible one too. Yeah, at least the other attack is, well, it's still not that great, especially without the stadium. I don't have anything against Mewtwo, I just would have preferred the other guys. The Mewtwo, the one that I like, the one with the Mewknight Y, that's the Mewtwo I like, not the fighting one. The fighting one is okay too, but I'm talking about the games now, but for the cards too, like this Mewtwo, like is pretty broken. You know, even though they made it not hit for weakness, it's just such a broken attack, man. Doing 30 for each energy. Routes. Vanillite, Pansear, Beheeyem, however you say it. A lot of these Pokemon I never get to say like aloud. I'm only used to their name in the game, so I know, okay, this thing, I know what this thing is, but never get to pronounce it. Okay, last pack from this pile. And I'm pretty sure we're gonna fail our time limit thing. But whatever, I hope you guys don't mind. Where the hell is the code? Anyway. Pancham, Meowth, Sandshrew. Looks nice. And Cacnea Reverse. Pretty good. I like the art. Not gonna lie. Bronzong. Floette. I keep trying to remember the second stage, the third evolution of that fairy. What's the name? Got Swablu, Woobat. If I pull it, I mean, we'll know, but Staryu, you get Pansear Reverse, Staraptor. I wonder if it's any good. I mean, the art is pretty interesting, not bad. Kirlia, Buddy Buddy Rescue. It annoys me that this card gives your opponent the choice to get something too. I wish the cost was different or something, otherwise I would definitely run it. But this is a pretty good set, no doubt. It's a pretty big set too. It's like one of the biggest sets we have in a long time. I mean, sets come out pretty big these days, you know, with 110, 120 cards. These are considered bigger than normal, than the standard 100. But, I mean, this is one like 150, 160 something. You definitely don't see that. Probably haven't seen this since Supreme Victors or something, or Heart Gold or whatever. Magnemite, I do hope I get more of these. And Magneton. Speaking of which, we haven't pulled a Magnezone yet. Gonna have to order them online at this point. Cubone. Ah, there we go. Florges, that's right, that's what it's called. This is the break, of course, but the Florges, the stage 2, is actually not that bad. It's just, again, it didn't see the light of day in play. Raikou Rare Hollow, very cool, not gonna lie. Pretty cool. A Heavy Ball reprint, very good. Fracture and Floatstone reprint, also very good. But I mean, with Florges, you know, it makes your attacks, makes each fairy energy cost like 2 instead of 1. I believe that's what the ability is, and you know, that's kind of good. Okay, we keep getting this shit Magnemite. I mean, it's not really shit, it's just the one with the ability is clearly better. Remoraid, Dodio, Piplup. It's okay, I guess. Remoraid Reverse, Parasect, Heavy Boots. Another item that I guess you can find better ones. Fisherman reprint. Forgot about this card. I don't know if we've seen one, maybe we did. But yeah, put 4 basic energy from your discard pile to your hand, and we got Stunfisk too. So not a bad supporter by any means, depending on your deck. Like again, this is useful for a deck like Magnezone that I keep talking about. Buddy Rescue Reverse. Mr. Mime. This is a very, very good card. I can't believe I forgot I didn't mention this card from this set. That I was also very happy to see. I'm a pretty big fan of the Mr. Mime that blocks, you know, bench damage. The previous one and this one too. I run one in like every deck, pretty much. I don't care, you know, what people say that might not be necessary in all decks, but I really like it. It's a good tech. And yeah, this is in here too. I'm glad I got one. Floatstone, there's the Magneton. And Giovanni Scheme, there's a full art here too. It's gotta be. Pretty good card too. It's one of those cards that, you know, has the effects of other supporters or items, and to a weaker extent, but it gives you the option of, you know, a choice. So, you know, you can have a muscle band that turn, or you draw 2, have 5. So that flexibility is pretty good. Kind of like Bridget, that lets you get a basic EX for 3 regular basic Pokemon. Depending on your deck, they're pretty good. It's Cubone, Hippopotas, Cyndaquil, Reverse Zorua, that's very nice. Gallade Rare Hollow, pretty good, another very good Pokemon. A lot of stage 2s that have potential, but they never saw the light of day. Snorlax, I like this guy, even though he sucks. Maybe when you don't know what to put in a deck, if you don't have a lot of cards, I don't know, like 120 and minus 30 for an ability. It's one of those shit walls, I guess. We pulled one of them too, so that's nice. But a lot of, you know, pretty nice stage 2s, you know, with a lot of HP. I mean, it's pretty crazy when you see like a Gallade with 150 HP. I mean, you'd be used to seeing stuff like Tyranitar and Slacking, or maybe with HP like that. But even like the sort of fast, more fragile Pokemon, you see them with HP like that and you're wondering, what? Rufflet, Snover, Gramble. But it's what I said in my Fates Collide video, if I'm not mistaken, just trying to make stage 2s better. Because the game is so dominated with the X's. I mean, you basically run stage 2 as a support for the most part, and it makes all your pulls be worthless a lot of the times when you get packs. I mean, besides for collecting purposes, I mean. Burning Energy. This is a very important card too in decks like Houndoom and other fire discarding decks. Another card that's pretty important in the set. I mean, it's a special energy, but it's one of those special energies like special fighting where it actually has a purpose, risking, you know, enhanced hammer being used against you. It has a purpose. I mean, if you pull it like once, it comes back. It's worth it. Okay, we have something, and it's a Mega Glalie EX. Okay, not bad. Doesn't look that great. I mean, I don't know. I mean, probably have to see it, examine it more closely, but I guess it's better than other things. But yeah, we have to get the regular Glalie to play it. Noibat, and there's the Florges. Very, very nice. Nice art, great Pokemon. So there's a lot of competitive cards that you can pull from this set. I mean, maybe, I don't know how competitive a lot of them are now. I mean, Magnezone and stuff like that were never really good, even though, you know, it's one of those cards that has potential. The ability is good. It's not a bad Pokemon by all means, but Vanillux, one of the ice types that I like. A lot of people hate this line, but I can defend it easily. But that's for another time. We're already running very late in this video. I mean, the only artificial Pokemon that I hate is when they don't have a very good explanation. Like, it doesn't matter that, you know, it's kind of like an ice cream and doesn't have much difference from its second form and whatnot. Oh, and there's Octillery. This is a very good card. I believe is overrated for the most part. I don't know how many people run it these days, but in Pokemon TCG Online, you see people like trading a bunch of, maybe like 2 EXs or something for one of these or whatever. And I think that's a little crazy, but whatever. I guess people gotta do what they gotta do. But good card, but you know, not super amazing. Oh, and there's Brigette too. Pretty cool. I'm actually like, is the full art yeah, the full art must be in this set. Probably the top card I want to pull, actually, now that I remember. I mean, if you're gonna pull one full art, I want it to be Brigette. Because it's a reference, she's a reference from, which game, like, is it Diamond and Pearl, Black and White? I don't remember, but really cool lady for Pokemon anyway, and the full art looks great. Hopefully we pull it so I can show you. I mean, not that you guys can't see it yourselves, but Gonna go a little quick. Woobat, Smeargle, Brigette. Full art Mewtwo EX. I mean, at least it's the one that's not complete as. I mean, like I said, nothing against Mewtwo. I think it's a great Pokemon, but wasn't really looking forward to the. I mean, I guess maybe I'm too used to the one from Next Destinies. That's like the peak. We're definitely gonna put this in the sleeve, of course. Should have put the other cards too, like Houndoom. It's not like I don't value them. It's just, I guess we missed opportunity or whatever. So I think I pulled like 2 full art, so we probably won't see anything more full art wise. It's too bad. I really want to pull Brigette. Hopefully we get lucky, but I'm not gonna hold my breath. Telmap reprint, decent I guess. There's the Noivern, the newer one. But with a big set like this, yeah, you're not gonna pull like even like maybe half the stuff, even if you get like, well, you need like at least 2 boxes. But okay, Gengar, this is good. Another Pokemon with potential. Well, had potential, never saw a light of day, but Gengar, cool Pokemon. One of my favorites. I used to love this guy when I was a kid. I mean, I still do, but Magnemite, that's nice. Let's hope I get at least 1 Magnezone, damn it. Meloetta, not great, but I really like the art. This is a rare holo, so that's good. Magneton. We got 1 pack left, and this video is late as hell. I mean, this wasn't a bad box by any means, I think. Stunfix Reverse and Vanilluxe. I mean, maybe because there's a lot of good shit, a lot of cards I would want, but. So, for full arts, we got a Mega Houndoom EX, Mewtwo EX. For EXs, regular EXs, you got Houndoom EX, Mega Glalie, Mewtwo EX, so that's 3, and 2 full arts. Breaks, we got 3, that's Marowak, Florges, and Noivern, and the rest, you know, regular rare holo foils, Zoroark, Miss Magus, you got Raikou, the reverse along with the nice rare holo, Mamoswine, Gallade, Octillery, Meloetta, and Gengar. Gengar, I'm not sure if it comes as a rare holo, I don't really remember, I think it does, so that's why I put it here. As for Florges, I made a mistake. If I said earlier it's a rare holo, it's a regular rare. I mean, it looked as a rare holo when I looked from the camera or something, I don't know, or from afar, but yeah. Not sure if the ratios, you know, that's 17 foil cards, I guess, but I think it was alright. I mean, we got 2 Raikous, that's pretty good for 1 box, for me at least. Got a bunch of the stuff I wanted, especially from such a big set, you know. Didn't get any Magnezones, but hey, it happens. So thanks for watching, guys. See you next time.